Hi all. Today, as we all know, that Indian Railway is passing through a phase of upgradation. That is, the 70-year-old ICF coaches are now being replaced by the latest Linkia Hoffman Bosch coach. These LHB coaches have been here since the late 90s, but now they are going to replace all ICF coaches. And today, we are going to look into the history of the Silver Arrow train. Silver Arrow train was the model on which the ICF coaches were designed and produced. So without much ado, let's look what this train actually was. Train was a technology demonstrator which was built to showcase the upcoming technology in railway coaches which was to be used after the country got independence. It was the first train to be built after the war and after independence, and was a 6 class composite train. The coaches used in the train were built for more comfort and to be able to run them at much lesser cost. This was done by making use of lighter coaches, and this would enable the use of lower grade coal, which is much more easily available in India. The coaches were in fact 65% more lighter than the earlier ones, which was 360 tons against the older 550 tons. The coaches were also designed to be far different from the earlier ones. The old box on wheels look was eliminated to give a much better look. The dimension was also changed, and the breadth was changed from 10 feet and increased to 11 feet and 8 inches, while the length was increased by 10 feet from 60 to 70 feet. This ensured that the area increase of 140 square feet was obtained for each coach. The livery used in the train was also unique, that it had an aluminum look with a band of Indian red running, and this was a very new look compared to the dull colors used from earlier times. And all the classes shown in the train had received an upgrade. The new third class was designed in such a way to have a much better color and comfort. The narrow wooden seats were replaced, as also was the brown color of the compartments. They were provided with much better cooling and air circulation. A much more spacious laboratory was provided, and the plain globular lamps were used in place of fluorescent lamps, and white doors were provided. The second class received an upgrade, and as we can see that it have a much improved look and comfort than the earlier ones. The seating capacity of the coaches were increased to 64, and in times of need it could even accommodate 88. The train saw the first time the introduction of the three-tier system in India, and a much superior ladder was used to ensure that the upper berths were easily accessible. Better fluorescent lighting and fans were provided, along with better windows, toiletries, and wash basins. The first class coaches also received a much needed upgrade in the fact that the seating capacity was increased from 27 to 42 and the sleeping capacity from 18 to 26. Here, pressurized ventilation, diffuse lighting, chromium plated fittings were some of the features which were newly introduced to provide a much better comfort. The air conditioned coaches were designed for pure luxury, and the system of having rooms was kept. The lower berths were designed in such a way that they could be used as lounge chairs. One toilet was provided for 2 rooms, which had an interconnecting door so that they can be used as a single room for larger families. The furnishings and fittings were also very premium quality, which were to be provided. The Silver Alloy train debuted in 29th of March 1947 and it was opened for private preview for the Prime Minister and other MPs at New Delhi railway station. The then Railway Minister Dr. John Mathai also visited the exhibit, and this exhibit was opened to public on the 31st of March 1947. The train made a journey of thousands of miles throughout the country and showcased the entire nation about what the future of rail comfort would be. And it attracted a huge attention and made the people very excited that far-reaching and vast changes were going to take place in the passenger coaches and in the way people travel. The success of the Silver Arrow train can be gauged by the mention of the train in the railway budget of 1949-50, in which the train has been mentioned, and the fact that it has been regarded as the basis on which future trains would be modeled in India. The future rail coach manufacturing factory, which was to be built shortly, was to build coaches as per the specifications of the coaches shown in the Silver Arrow train. While the Silver Arrow train provided a glimpse of a very comfortable and great future, but due to resource constraint and the Central Advisory Council for Railways decided that not all technologies and facilities shown in the Silver Arrow train would be adopted in the actual coaches which were to be produced for the Indian Railways, and the classes and all the classes of the trains were designed with the available resources and austerity, and this ensured that while many things were adopted from the Silver Arrow train, but many were left out. And ultimately, the specification of the Silver Arrow train became the basis of the ICF coaches, and this coach would be the cornerstone and on which the Indian Railways ran for more than 70 years, with many design and production improvement. This was the coach which took the Indian Railways into the 21st century.
If you have liked our videos, do share it and also subscribe to our channel for more other such videos.